Now with Ham Securities, India's leading stockbroking firm.
Hello and welcome to the finale of the Maruti Suzuki Colors of Youth. This is the climax, this is the end, this is the final step on the journey to the title. We've got 16 contestants here, 8 in round 1 and 8 in round 2. Round 1, first question coming up for you, team 1. You're going to see the logo of a company. It's one of the largest oil majors in the world. All I want you to do is identify the company. It is British Petroleum. Question number 2 coming up for team number 2. You're going to have to identify this actor.
Sharat Saxena.
Sharat Saxena, it is spot on. Well done. 10 full points there for contestant number 2. Contestant number 3, your question coming up. Which insurance company uses this cartoon character as its mascot?
MetLife.
Have you met life today? Fantastic answer. MetLife it is. Well done. And 10 points to go with the 5 you picked up on the bonus earlier. Contestant number 4, your question coming up. Identify the aeroplane, the kind of aircraft that you're going to see in this visual here. It's in the colors of Emirates Airlines, but it's one of the most spectacular sights to see at an airport. Which aeroplane is this? It's the Airbus A380, the 380. Question to number 5 coming up. Identify this pharmaceutical giant. It's one of the biggest companies in the world and the logo gives you a very big clue as to its name. AstraZeneca it is, and you can make out the A and the Z. AstraZeneca, the pharmaceutical giant. Number 6, your question coming up. Identify this brand. It's a well-known electronics virtual world brand. And that's the logo.
Is it Sony Ericsson?
It's not Sony Ericsson. Xbox 360 it is. To your question. And your question is, identify the media company that you're going to see here. That's the logo. It's a recently released logo. Balaji Telefilms it is. And the last question of this round coming up for contestant number 8. Identify this sports person.
Andy Roddick.
Andy Roddick is the correct answer, the American tennis player. Well done. That's it for round 1.
Let me now call on stage our next round of contestants for the quiz round.
We begin with contestant number 1 from IIM Lucknow. Which educational institution is this? You're going to see the crest or the logo of an educational institution. Just name it.
Is it INSEAD?
Not INSEAD. The correct answer is Stanford University. Question 2 for Vrishank. Your question coming up, visual. Identify this Bharat Ratna. Identify this famous personality.
Rabindranath Tagore.
Not Rabindranath Tagore. Satyajit Ray, it is the famous film director. And the next question coming up for contestant number 3 from Great Lakes. You're going to see the poster, slightly edited again, of a very, very well-known film. Name the film from its poster.
The Gangster?
The Gangster. No, it's not The Gangster. The artist is the correct answer there. And your question coming up, number 4. You're going to have to identify this airline from its logo. It's a very well-known airline, one of the most widely seen across the world.
It's a guess. Is it Lufthansa?
Your guess is as good as a mile. In fact, it's better than a mile. It's as good as... And your question coming up, identify this luxury lifestyle brand. You're going to see the logo, the crest of a famous luxury brand.
I'll go with a guess. Is it Louis Philippe?
Louis Philippe is not a luxury. Rolex it is, the famous watch brand Rolex, and that's the crown that you see on every Rolex watch. The next question coming up for the contestant number 6 from Christ University. Name this financial institution from its logo. Identify this financial institution. IDBI, the Industrial Development Bank of India. And the next question coming up for contestant number 7, you're going to have to identify this pharma giant, one of the bigger, well-known pharmaceutical companies in India as well as abroad. The correct answer there is Novartis. Novartis. And the last question of this round coming up for you, Symbiosis, contestant number 8. Identify the sports person you're going to see in this image.
Mark Taylor.
No, not Mark Taylor. Andrew Strauss is the correct answer there. That's it for me and the rest of the crew here for the quiz segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the rest of the program and we'll see you on the other side of the break. So thank you very much and goodbye.